It was my 30th birthday, a milestone I had been looking forward to for months. I imagined a quiet celebration with Sarah, my wife of 5 years. We had talked about it vaguely, maybe dinner at our favorite Italian place, or just staying in with cake and wine. But that morning, as I woke up with a smile, ready to start the day, Sarah was already rushing around the kitchen, her phone in hand. "Happy birthday, hon," she said quickly, planting a kiss on my cheek. But her eyes were distant, like she was mentally somewhere else. "Oh, I totally forgot about tonight. The girls invited me out for drinks. It's been ages since we've hung out. You don't mind, right? We can celebrate tomorrow." Forgot. My heart sank a little, but I brushed it off. Sarah had been stressed at work lately, pulling long hours as a marketing consultant. "Sure," I replied, forcing a grin. "Go have fun. I'll order pizza and watch the game." She left around 7 p.m., dressed in her favorite black dress, the one that made her feel confident. I tried not to overthink it. After all, marriages have ups and downs. But as the evening wore on, the house felt empty. No calls, no texts. By 10 p.m., worry crept in. I opened the location-sharing app we had set up years ago for safety. Her dot was steady, not at the bar downtown, where she said she'd be, but at a hotel on the outskirts of the city, the Grandview Inn. My stomach twisted. Why a hotel? Friends' night out didn't involve checking into rooms. I paced the living room, my mind racing. Was she okay? Or was there something more? I grabbed my keys and drove there, telling myself it was just to check on her. The hotel lobby was quiet, with soft lighting and a few guests milling about. I asked the front desk if they'd seen her, describing her curly brown hair and that dress. The clerk shook his head politely. "Privacy policy, of course." I waited in the parking lot, hidden in my car. An hour passed. Then I saw her emerge from the side entrance, laughing softly. She wasn't alone. A man walked beside her, tall with salt and pepper hair, his arm brushing hers as they headed to her car. They didn't kiss or hold hands, but there was an intimacy in their steps, a shared secret in their smiles. My blood ran cold. I recognized him, Mark, her coworker from the office, the one she mentioned in passing, the brilliant strategist who made team meetings fun. They stopped by her car. He leaned in close, whispering something that made her eyes light up. She touched his arm lightly, lingering a second too long. No embrace, no passion, just that quiet connection. Then she got in and drove away. He watched her go, a soft smile on his face, before heading back inside. I didn't confront her that night. I drove home in a daze, my birthday forgotten in the storm of emotions. When Sarah slipped into bed at midnight, smelling faintly of wine and perfume, she murmured, "Sorry I'm late. Had a great time." I pretended to sleep, but my mind replayed the scene over and over. The next morning, over coffee, I couldn't hold it in. "Where were you last night?" I asked, my voice steady, but my hands shaking. She looked up, surprise. "Out with the girls," like I said. "Why?" "I tracked your location. You were at the Grandview Inn with Mark." Her face paled. She set down her mug, eyes wide. "Why would you track me?" "Because you forgot my birthday and lied about where you were going." "What's going on, Sarah?" She sighed, tears welling up. "It's not what you think. Mark and I were just friends. Close friends. Work has been so tough, and he's the only one who gets it. We talk about everything, dreams, frustrations, even us. But nothing physical. I swear." Emotional infidelity. The words hit me like a wave. It wasn't about sex or betrayal in the body. It was deeper, a theft of the heart. All those late nights she spent texting, the way her face lit up at her phone. It wasn't clients or deadlines. It was him, sharing pieces of herself that should have been mine. "Why him?" I asked, my voice cracking. "Why not talk to me?" She wiped her eyes. "You've been so busy with your job too. And Mark, he listens without judging. He makes me feel seen, like I'm more than just a wife or a colleague. But I love you, Alex. This was never meant to hurt you." We sat in silence, the weight of 5 years hanging between us. I thought back to our wedding day, her vows promising forever. How had we drifted so far? My 30th birthday, meant to be a new chapter, had become a mirror reflecting our cracks. Over the next weeks, we talked, a lot. Counseling sessions filled with raw honesty. Sarah admitted the emotional pull started innocently, coffee breaks turning into deep conversations, shared laughs over inside jokes. Mark filled a void she hadn't realized was there. She cut ties with him, blocking his number, requesting a project transfer at work. But trust, that was shattered. I forgave her, or tried to. Birthdays came and went, but that one lingered like a scar. We rebuilt, piece by piece, date nights, open talks, rediscovering why we fell in love. Yet, sometimes, in quiet moments, I wondered if emotional bonds ever truly break. Years later, on my 35th, Sarah surprised me with a weekend getaway. No friends, no distractions, just us. As we watched the sunset, she whispered, "I'm sorry for that birthday. I almost lost the best part of me, you." And in that moment, I knew we had healed. Not perfectly, but enough. Emotional infidelity taught us that love isn't just about presence, it's about choosing each other every day, even when the heart wanders.